what came to my mind was things like flowers, maybe doing something artistic with flowers. Then like, that image was replaced with like the image of a lock or something, and then like some like stuffed animal, maybe like giving it to the kid or something. So I wrote those things down on my card, and after our time of thinking was done, I asked Jared, like, what are you thinking? And he wasn't really coming up with anything at first. So he just wrote the phrase, "The Lord is with you always," on the card. So we go to Walmart thinking, okay, maybe we can find some sort of flowers there. And we're walking through Walmart, going through our official flowers section, and we're kind of like, okay, this isn't working. So we go out towards the garden center and just kind of meander around there for a while. And we end up in the outside portion. I'm kind of like at a dead end at that point, so I asked Jared if he had any ideas.
As we were walking in, I like noticed the cacti. I just kind of like brushed to the side. And when Josh asked me the question, I became fixated. I realized I was fixated on a puddle of water. And I was like, "Don't cacti have water in them?" They're like, "Yeah." I was like, kind of like the Holy Spirit, holy water in us. Like, yeah, I'm like, all right, let's. I saw some cacti out there. Let's go take a look at it. And as I was looking at the instructions of how to care for it, I realized it was a perfect description of how we need to live our lives as Christians. It needs to be put in a sunny environment. We need to water the top inch of the soil when it becomes dry. So I thought that was a really good description of how we need to live our lives.
And we're walking around Walmart, going to pay for it. We buy it. And we're like, all right, we have a cactus. What do we do with the cactus? So for some reason we decided to go to RMH. We're walking around. We're not really seeing anybody. Jared sees some people coming out of an elevator that he would like to give them to, but they leave. So we say, okay, so we keep going. We're walking around. We're not really seeing anybody. We realize that we're both really shy.
I went back out to the truck and we came in. We talked to the advisor that was with us. I'm like, hey, so we're both struggling. We both are like really shy in this situation. Like, can you come in and help? He's like, nah, you guys got it. Just give it to them. Once these two people walking up, I look over and it's the same two people that were walking out of the elevator when we first looked at this. I was like, alrighty then. So I walked in and like, Josh, we're giving it to those people. So they walk in and I kind of caught them off guard a little bit. I was like, hey guys, do you guys have family members here? And the woman that was there said, yeah, he's a new father. Like, that's awesome. So and I started to kind of explain, but as I started to explain, the father got a phone call and had to step away. So I had to explain it to the woman who was there, and she seemed really like just didn't seem to get what we were doing. She thought that she was supposed to like pass it on or something like that. She didn't really understand the concept. But as we started to explain, she seemed to like get a little more. And as I'm talking, I pulled a piece of paper out of my hand and unfold it. And as soon as she sees it, her emotion completely changed. She looks like she's about to cry. She points to a tattoo on her neck of praying hands and said, "That's the verse that goes along with this tattoo." And I was just completely taken aback by that because I had written that down a good probably 45 minutes before we even decided we were going to go to Walmart. So then from that point on, she was just completely receptive to everything we were saying. And it was like so cool. And got back in the truck and we were both like, what just happened? And so we were just buzzing the whole way back to Grace. When we got there and we went in, we were just like, you gotta hear this story. Like, and then so we were able to tell everyone the story. Everyone loves it, and it was just incredible.
It's things like that recently that have like helped solidify my faith in the Holy Spirit and Lord.